to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if this is your first time. My name is Modupe, and I bought a house last year, and I've been transforming my house room by room. I'm now doing my kitchen, so I have a kitchen series for you. It's really awesome and inspiring. Last week I showed you how I transformed the upper cabinet. I'll have the video in the description below. This week we're looking at the lower cabinet, and a little bit of controversy I know will be on the lower part. I did do something there, and I'd like to know your opinion if it's something you would love to do in your kitchen or if it's a no for you. Alright, I do hope you enjoy the video, and I hope it is inspiring. My main goal is to inspire you to pick up a tool. It's just to even paint your house, just do something. When you put a little bit of sweat equity in your house and you look back to it, it just gives you that satisfaction that I did this. Try it. It's really satisfying. Thank you, and come on, let's go.
The first thing I did was to take down the old doors, and then I sanded down the frame of the cabinet. Once they were all sanded, I wiped them down thoroughly. Then I followed up with a primer. I primed the frames first and then painted them. Don't worry, I'm gonna clear out everything in that cabinet before I install the drawers. So for this lower cabinet, I'm changing most of the doors to drawer cabinets. They used to be just regular cabinets with doors, but now I'm going to be changing most of them to drawers. After I primed and painted, I waited for the paint to dry. While I waited, I went down to my workshop to begin to build the doors. So I cut down some panels for the rails and stiles. I used both my table saw and my miter saw to cut them into sizes. I have the process for building cabinet doors in my other video. I'll link the video below where I built the upper cabinet. Here I am measuring the 3/4 inner panel of the door, and I went ahead and cut that down to complete the cabinet doors. So where I want to focus on in this video is actually the cabinet drawers, and to do that I first of all broke 3/4 inch plywood. I'm using maple plywood. I broke them down into manageable sizes, and then I measured out my cabinet drawers and cut the plywood down into size. After all the sizes for the different cabinets were cut down, I labeled everything just so I don't mix them up, and then I went ahead and cut dados into the panels. So the dados are for putting in the bottom of the drawers. I'm using 3/4 inch panel for the bottom of the drawers. So the dado size has to be 3/4 inch. I did the first pass, and then I went back and adjusted my table saw and increase the dado to 3/4 inch, both wide and 3/4 inch deep. So once that all that is done, I went ahead and sanded all the cabinet panels before putting in edge banding on them. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share the video. I would appreciate that so much. Once I finished sanding all the panels, I then went ahead and joined them. I'll be joining them with pocket holes and pocket hole screws. I used my Craig jig to make pocket holes in there, and then I used 1/4 inch wood screws to join them all together. I first of all joined the two sides to the front of the drawer. I inserted the bottom panel and then I completed it by joining the back panel. Drawer boxes are so much fun to build. It's just so easy. It's just a box. And I have to make sure that you check the diagonals to make sure that everything is square and good. I was so tired here, guys. I had to sit down. I built like how many boxes. It was so tiring. So what the next thing I did was to install all the drawer slides that would hold the drawers into the cabinet. And then I went ahead and attached the ones that will go on the drawers themselves. I did that for all the drawers, and once that is done, I went back to my workshop to begin to build the face of the drawer. So for this particular drawer, I changed it to a section that I would have my trash in. So on one side I'll have my trash, on the other side I'll have some supplies for the trash and the cleaning in there as well. So that's me checking that my two trash bins will fit into the drawer. So once that is all complete and looks good, I measured the size of the door front, where it's going to stay, and I put in, then I installed the slides for the second drawer that will be on top. It's the same process. I just attached the one that will be on the sides, and I went ahead and slid the drawers in. So once all the drawer faces were done, I went ahead and painted them. I first of all primed them. I had 2 coats of primer on them. I had a 1 hour in between coat, and then once they were dry, I went ahead and painted. It was a long day of painting. You see some of the drawer fronts on the floor here that I've painted earlier. So those are the ones that were going to stay white. For the cabinet on the island, I'm painting them the color that matches my range hood. So my range hood matches my island. My next video will be for my island, how I transformed my island. So look out for that. It will be next week. So I went ahead and installed all the faces and added the hardware into it. The gold just goes so well with the color. So this is a reminder of how the kitchen looked before. And this is the after. So thank you so much for staying with me to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're inspired to do something beautiful in your own home as well. Don't forget to like this video, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much.